are not too far from where the buffalo are, but I don't see the whole pride. I only see at this stage 5 individuals. I can't see where the rest are. So we've got the oldest lioness that is busy standing up over there and kind of licking her chops and just sort of moving off slightly and maybe going to lie down. And then we've got a couple of the other lionesses lying down. Now the buffalo, in terms of where I was just now, are no more than, I would say, 50 meters from where we are, but the lionesses don't seem to be too interested at this stage. It's not to say that they won't. Maybe they're just waiting for those buffalo to come a little bit closer. Also, who knows how long this has been going on for, of these lions kind of with the buffalo and going back and forth. Now, this female here, you can see she's sporting a little bit of a new wound on her face. I'm going to try, Darby, let me just track it forward a bit for you because you're going to be much easier with the grass. And I just want to try and see. She's got what seems like a little gash underneath her eye. Now, I wonder if maybe, just maybe, she was one of the ones that had a bit of a run-in with the Avokas that night when we had all of that noise and chaos that was going on. I wonder if maybe she wasn't one that tried to stand her ground and just try to buy some time for the sub-adults to go away. You can see a little gash. Now, that's nothing to worry about. She's going to be okay from that. It's just going to be a little bit, probably a bit sore for now, but she'll be perfectly fine in time. Otherwise, she looks pretty good. There's no other visible signs of scars or scratching. Everybody else in the pride that I've seen so far looks pretty good. The only bad news is that I don't see the little cub at all. I haven't seen its tracks within the pride. And as far as I understand it, I spoke to some of the guys yesterday, they have not seen that little cub at all in the last few days. So I suspect that maybe, just maybe, that little cub is no longer around with this pride, which is very, very sad. I don't think we're going to have a situation where this pride would walk around for 4 or 5 days without it going and joining. And if it isn't with them for that long, it's going to have a bit of a problem because it's going to starting to be dehydrated severely. And maybe that's why Mom has been walking around calling and trying to find her and the pride kind of around this area. So we'll just have to see how it goes out, but it's never a good thing normally when you have lion fight and then a cub that is not with the pride. It's generally can be bad news, and either that cub got separated and is lost, or a situation where it must have been caught, unfortunately, by those males. Now, Nikki in final control. I don't know if her mom is here. There's a whole bunch of them underneath a weeping wattle, and I can't actually see who is inside of this weeping wattle. Judging by the tracks, it should be the whole pride. There's pretty much everybody's tracks were on the road at one point. So I only saw tracks at first of 3 of the females and 1 sub-adult, and then it seems as though later, when we had more tracks on Weaver's Nest, that we had a whole bunch of them, and it looked like even all the sub-adults were inside. So I think pretty much everybody should be here. It's going to be difficult to see. What I'm hoping is as these buffalo approach, so these lions come out a little bit, so we can actually get an idea of who is around and who is actually kind of here and with the pride. And I'm hoping that we might get a little action with these buffalo, that these guys might decide to get up and start hunting them, and let's see how that goes. Anyway, we'll sit tight with the Nkuhumas for now and see what they get up to. While we do that, let's send you back across to Hosana and see if he's still playing tag with those vultures.